Hi, I'm Deb, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Yoga Bites with Deb. Today we have a practice I'm calling Step Away from Your Desk. So maybe you've got this office job and you're working hard, whether you're working from home or you're in your office, but you've been seated for a few hours, huddled over your computer, and you're feeling a little stiff. You're feeling like you need to take just a little break. So I'm hoping this little practice, I believe it's under 10 minutes, you can do just to stretch out and give you a little bit of relief so you can sit back down and finish the rest of your workday. So I hope you'll join me away from your desk. We're going to step away from our desk. So just get up and just step to the side of your chair, away from your desk, find a space. Just need a little bit of room. So we've probably been sitting for a few hours, maybe on our computers, pulling ourselves forward. We're going to stand nice and tall, maybe march a little bit, stand up tall. Press your fingertips down. Inhale your arms up. Big breath. Exhale, spiral those arms back down. Press those fingertips down. Inhale, spiral the arms up. Exhale, spiral them down. One more time. Inhale, we spiral the arms up. We're going to hold those arms up there. And just a little extra stretches. Reach up from side to side, lengthening through the side of the body. Stretch. Probably much needed stretch. And then I'm just going to take my right hand below my left wrist and a nice little side bend, big inhale. Exhale to come up, switch wrists, other side. We're just going to do that 2 more times on each side. Excellent. Release. As we come down, we're going to wind our wrists. Just bring the arms down by our sides, winding those wrists down. Wind them down, wind them down. All right, release. Continuing with the wrists. Let's take our hands, expand the fingers, spread them wide, and then slowly curl them in and drop the palm down. Open up wide, curl in, drop down. One more time, open up wide, slowly curl the fingers in and drop down. Then we're gonna open the palms up. Take my right hand, just press the fingers down, stretch the wrist. Switch hands, stretch those fingers down. And then making that fist again, drop that fist down, use your opposite hand, a little extra stretch. And then same with the other hand, drop it down. And then again, give it all a nice little shake, loosen up, loosen up. All right, let's take our left hand behind our back, maybe hold on to it with our right hand. Just make sure this right shoulder softens. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Just breathe, stretch out the neck. Lift the head up, switch hands, right hand comes behind you. Maybe you hold on to it with your left hand, soften that shoulder, and then drop left ear to left shoulder. Deep breaths. And then we release, lower down, tuck your chin in, bring the chin up to one shoulder, and then down into the other shoulder. So loosen up that neck. And lifting that head up, we're going to clasp our hands, squeeze those shoulder blades back, tuck the chin in. So spread, just draw that belly in. Open up through the upper and mid back there, maybe turning from side to side a little, whatever feels good. Lift your arms up, lower them down. Experiment with what feels good. And then release, coming up. Take those arms all the way up, cross right arm over the left. So you might just give yourself a hug or eagle arms. Lift those arms up, maybe wrap the palms, squeeze the shoulder blades back, push the forearms away. Breathe. So again, we're getting into that upper back between the shoulder blades. Just stretch that out. Open up. Other side, left over the right. You can stay here with the hug or our eagle arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Push the forearms away. So I've wrapped my palms around each other, but you just might have the backs of your hands come towards each other. Good. Loosen up again. Let's just shake out those shoulders, loosen everything up. And then we are going to maybe use our chair to help with balance. Hand on the chair. I'm going to stand on one leg and just sort of swing this other leg side to side. Back and forth, back and forth. Again, keeping everything nice and loose, and then just wind your ankle. So you could be balancing. You could draw your belly in and challenge your core to balance as well, or you could just hold on, circling in the other direction. And then we're going to bend our knee and reach back and grab for that foot to stretch out the thigh. So again, you can hold on, or we could turn this into a balancing posture, our dancer pose. So drawing that belly in, you can lift the other arm up, and you could push that foot into your hands as you push it back behind you. Just to breathe, and then we release. Other side, again, if you want to switch sides of your chair, you can. Just swinging back and forth, nice and loose. And then just wind the ankle in the other direction. And then you can decide if you want to hold on still, or if you want to balance and grab the back of your foot and bring it towards your buttocks. Stretch out the thigh. We can stay with the stretch, or raise that opposite arm up and push the foot into the hands, dancer pose. Make sure you're still breathing. And then we're going to slowly release. So we're going to do a little release for the hips. Now with the hips, we can do it again standing, holding onto the wall, or you could do this seated. I'll first demonstrate it seated. If you'd rather sit down on your chair and you just lift your foot up, flex it, cross the ankle over your thigh, and then maybe come forward to release through the hips. If you want to try for a little bit of standing, maybe you don't want to sit, you've sat long enough, lift your foot up, flex it, cross ankle over the thigh, your belly is in, and you take that seat like a chair pose. So you can hold on to your chair, or you could try balancing. The lower you can get, the deeper the stretch for those hips. And again, you don't have to, this is to stretch you out, so you don't have to think, oh, I have to balance. Feel free to hold on. We're trying to get into the hip, This is like our pigeon pose that we would do lying on our mats. Obviously, you're not going to lie down in the middle of your office. So come on up. And then we're going to go to the other side. So again, lift that foot up, sit down, or flex it. Make sure the foot is flexed, cross it over your thigh, belly's in, take that seat. Take that seat. We hold on, we come to balance, whatever works. And then we're going to come up, and we'll just take our feet wider apart, hip distance maybe even wider, and we're going to bend our knees, and we're going to fold over our legs and just round and just kind of let everything dangle. Again, you could do this from your chair. Maybe you feel weird. Maybe you just want to sit and bow over your chair and relax your low back. So whether you're seated or standing, just let everything tumble down, loosen up. If it feels good to sway, go ahead and sway. And don't be shy about bending those knees. You want to release tension from the low back. And then slowly bring yourself all the way up. Roll those shoulders back. Maybe you want one more big breath. And bring those palms to the heart. And that was our little yoga bite for today. Hope you enjoyed just getting away from your desk. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe.